Morning guys, I'm here because I wanted to show you that I have actually figured out how to make a relatively good espresso with Silvia over here, if you can see her. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this whole thing and just show you quickly that it is actually possible to make pretty good espresso with something I got from the grocery store. Never mind when I finally figured out how to get the good beans. Anyways, just sit tight, watch this, it's going to make you feel good, made me feel good. Alright guys, so here it is. Here's the Silvia. It's been warmed up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just pass some water through it to get it all nice and warm. And I need to get the boiler back on. Okay, and this is the practice I've been doing with temperature serving to make sure that we get the right temperature out of the brew. Now this is again what we're using. It's like an Alvan coffee. It's the one I grinded yesterday, which also brings up the point whether I need fresh grinds or not. It might have just, I used the espresso setting, so it might have just been, I'm just going to wash this off. It might have just been the fact that when you buy the ones we use for the stovetop one over there, you actually get a coarser grind. So, I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, this is all cleaned up, it's all warm. So what I'm going to do is one of two things. First of all, as it's warming up, I'm going to use these shot glasses so we can see the amount of crema we get out of the shot, right? The other ones had very little crema and they basically tasted like that. These ones are different. I want to warm them up, so I'm just going to run this guy and just get hot water into them so the glass gets warm. Put it on top of there. Alright, now what I'm going to do is take these grinds. It still kind of tastes good. They smell a little different than yesterday, but I'm going to try to load it up to the top like we always do. Thing is, they're a little softer for some reason, right? So you actually get, when you tamp it, you actually get it to go down further, I find. And, oh, that's just cell phone is ringing. Perfect timing when you're making a video, eh? Alright, so I don't know if you can see, look over there, that it's relatively level, okay? And then what I'm going to do is take our little tamper and try to apply our 30 pounds of pressure, like they say you're supposed to. And what I've been doing is just kind of going up around to the sides, because it's a little smaller than the actual thing. Tapping it. I'm just making sure that I've got even pressure throughout. And they say on the videos to do this to smoothen out what they call a puck. Okay, there we go. I think. Alright, that's it. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is recycling the boiler, recycling the water so I get the boiler to come back on. This is part of the temperature serve.
Half a little work.
Really?
Yeah.
And there it is. Okay, so now I've got the boiler cycled again. What I'm going to do is just empty out my glasses because they're all warm and stuff, and try to make sure there's not too much water in there. But now I've got warmed things, and you've noticed I've taken off the bottom part there because these are tall shot glasses, but I want to be able to see the crema inside there. Now same thing, I'm gonna do what I did before. Just put this guy, gotta empty it out, underneath, and try to see if I can get what they call the flash to steam. Let's see if we can see it. There, you hear it. It's ready to go. Now we gotta work fast. So, we've dumped that off. We got our portafilter on there. It's got our tamp grinds. Lock it in place. Get our shot glasses in. They're a little wet, but this is more for example than anything. And here we go. We gotta start timing. We want a 30-second shot. That actually came out too fast. You can see that there's a little crema forming, but it came out too quickly. So what happens is these are going to be a little bit acrid. I've already got way too much stuff, but at least there's some crema. You can see that from over there. Let's see what it tastes like now. It's from like the ones from before. Unfortunately, guys, that's what happens with the grinds. Looks like they were a little off, but at least we did get a little bit of crim out of that shot. And yeah, there you go. Okay, now just to see our results, we're gonna look at what we call our spent puck. So there's the coffee that's been ground through, okay? And this is the test. You wanna make sure that you get a solid puck when you're done. So watch this. Flip it over, it makes a bit of a mess, I know. You see how that broke up? We had a bad shot. Oh well. We'll try next time.